I'm Josh from Four C's Marketing. And are you struggling to convert customers? I'm just kidding. It sounded like an infomercial, but it sounded really funny when it came out of my head. But for real, do you find that you have traffic coming to your website, yet you're not converting that traffic into design appointments or into customers? Maybe you have a conversion problem. Conversion is converting someone from site visitor to a lead to a customer. How is your conversion? Like, what does your website look like? Are you giving them opportunities to reach out to you? Do you make it easy for them to find different pages? Do you make it easy for them to find how to contact you? Is your contact process, is it efficient? Or do you just have a contact page that says with a submit button, right? Because that doesn't really work. Okay, so let's think for a second. When a person is coming to your webpage, they have an idea in their head that they want to buy a certain kind of piece. So let's say they're coming for earrings. They want some earrings made. But is it easy to find your earrings page? On your earrings page, does it show the work that you're able to do? Does it describe what it is that you do? Do you then give them an easy opportunity to set an appointment with you? Or do they have to scroll all the way to the bottom to the footer of your website to find a contact page or a contact button? Is your contact page just a form that says, tell us about yourself with a submit button? Because I got news for you, that doesn't really work. That's why if you do have enough traffic, like if you have a few hundred people coming to your website every month and you're not getting at least, I don't know, let's say 4 or 5 appointments from that, that's a problem. That means that your website is not set up to take those people and push them through a sales funnel so that at the end, they're clicking a button, booking an appointment with you. So how do I do it with my clients? First of all, we make sure that that each web page is set up as a funnel, right? Let's use the IDA formula, which is attract, interest, decide, action. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to attract them. And how are we attracting them? We're talking nice to them and we're showing what you can do, right? The interest is getting deeper into what you can do and how you do it, right? Decide is a decision, is like why you, right? So not the part where you're saying the above that, which is the interest where you're showing them how you can do it, but that, we are the best custom earring maker in Nashville. And this is why you should talk to us. And then action, the call to action, which is book your design appointment. Now, the question is how do you have your book your design appointment? Again, is it a form? For my clients, we have a booking calendar. We have a calendar in a platform called High Level. The calendar itself shows up at the bottom of a page, and it gives them a date and a time that they can pick, and you can choose like how many days in advance do you want them to be able to set an appointment? What's the time frame? Like, what's the amount of days forward? Like, do you want them to be able to only see your calendar for the next 2 weeks? Do you want them to be able to set it a month out? I say probably somewhere between 10 days and 2 weeks max, because you don't want it to get lost, because everyone has like 100, 150 things going on in their brain at one time that if they set it too far in advance, they'll forget. But with High Level, if and when someone books an appointment with you, you can then take their email, you can take their entry into the system and then start sending them notification emails. First, it will confirm their appointment, but then after that, you can say, every however many days before the appointment, you want to start sending reminders. Not only that, but you can also have internal notifications to the people, whether it's to you or to your staff, to remind you that you have this design appointment with someone. There's also internal notifications that will say, hey, by the way, don't forget on this date and time, we have someone coming in to talk about rings, right? They want wedding rings made, matching wedding rings made. So they're going to come in. That's why they set this appointment, right? You can put those people in these automations where it's sending them emails even an hour before. Don't forget, you're coming down to the shop in an hour. See you soon. You have, bring any inspiration, bring any kind of questions you have, make sure that you're ready for our meeting. right? And so if you have at the end of, every, let's say 2 or 3 sections, you're ready to talk to us. Do you want to come in for your appointment? Click this button, and then, you can either have that calendar come up as a pop-up. It can then just drop down if you have the calendar in your footer, or a section, a global section across your website in the same place everywhere where the calendar is at the bottom, right? And it will just take them to that section on the website. However it is that you have it, you want them to be able to reach out to you, or another, if you want to also to get phone calls, right? Like, do you have your phone number, a tappable or clickable phone number, in the menu or in the header of your website? Think to yourself, if you look at your website and you just look around and be like, is it easy for people to get in touch with me? Is it easy for people to find what it is that they want? So think about those. Again, it's called conversion rate optimization. If you have any more questions, you can drop a comment, or you can come to our website, 4cmarketing.com, and use our booking calendar. And I guarantee you'll be getting automated emails saying, hey, don't forget, you booked a coffee chat with Josh, and it's coming up in 2 days. And then after that, you're going to get one a day before before our chat. And then you're probably going to get one, not probably, you're going to get one an hour before, right? And by the way, all those emails are going to have a link to the Zoom meeting or to the Google Meet meeting that we're going to have, right? And that's what you would also do with your clients if you're going to have a virtual meeting. But if you're not, and you're going to have an in-store meeting, it will then say, phone number if you have any questions, with the address, reminding them every single time, so that they're completely clear on when they're going and where they're going. So again, I'm Josh. I'd love to hear from you if you want to talk. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.